Hello and good morning. I am back on my vlog life. I was watching some of my old vlogs last night and I just got inspired again because I had taken them down and I was watching them and I'm like, I don't know why I took them down. Like, I feel like it shows a lot of my personality and I think I was just embarrassed and stuff to have them up on the internet for everyone to see. But now that I have like more videos up, I think it just makes more sense to have them up. So I was inspired to start vlogging again. So here I am 2 years later, back on the vlog life. Um, it's about 9:30. Um, it's crazy because the last time I was vlogging, I was working my normal 9 to 5 job. Since then, I have quit that to become a QHHT practitioner. So I just do my own thing. And today I don't have a client. So on the days I don't have clients, I just do whatever I want to do, which is amazing. I quit my job because I wanted that freedom. I wanted, you know, the time to do what I wanted to do. And then also the days that I have clients, I love what I do. So it's like not hating my life. So today I woke up at about 8:30 and just kind of like laid in bed. There's like really no rush, which I love. Um in the morning I don't like being rushed, so now that I can do whatever I want to do, I just have very slow mornings. There are times when I don't really even like start my day until 12, which is, I mean, that's just how it happens. I don't know. I like slowly wake up. I kind of like, you know, go on my phone for a little bit. I checked my phone already this morning for a little bit, but I've been kind of trying not to scroll on my phone too much because I noticed that when I was like, it was almost like the more I was scrolling on there, the more my anxiety was going up. And my Instagram is like my QHHT Instagram is filled with more like positive things, so it's not bad like when I go and scroll on there. But like if I'm scrolling on like the reels, sometimes it's just like normal things, not just spiritual things. So I feel like it's not as healthy for the mental health. So yeah, I'm kind of just trying to like just do other things other than be on my phone all day. So yeah, but it's summer and I'm loving it. I love summer. I just got back from Florida, which is why I'm looking probably more tan than normal. I love the humid weather. I miss the humid weather. It really like makes me sad when I have to leave because I just feel so hydrated and relaxed and calm there. It's definitely my vibe. Last year I went to Costa Rica um in July, and so it's almost been a year. And that was the last time I was in humidity. And when I got to Florida, like it was like I just was reminded of Costa Rica, and I was like, my heart just like ached. Like I felt so sad that I like haven't been there in so long. Like miss it. That's definitely like my soul place. I feel like, people are drawn to certain places, and I feel like Costa Rica is definitely my place. So I'm hoping that I get a trip there soon. But I know that I have to be the one to make that happen. So we'll see when that's gonna happen. But anyways, I think I'm ready to make some coffee. It's funny because or I think my last vlog, I was trying to get myself off coffee, and I ended up getting myself off coffee, but got back onto it. And then last year, I got myself off again, which was like really, really hard. And I got like completely off for like a month. I didn't have any, and it was just horrible. Like trying to work and not have coffee, like I could not focus. It's like I really just needed, I don't know, I was just making my life more miserable than it needed to be. like, you know what? I don't think one cup of coffee is gonna kill me. And it's like, I mean, not that I think it's gonna kill me. I don't think coffee is unhealthy for you if you're just like having it in moderation. I genuinely don't. Like, I think it's actually good for you. So yeah, I think I'm ready for my coffee right now. And I'm gonna do a little electrolyte drink. I've been drinking these Hydromate. These have been, I feel like, the best for me personally, like, because they're like not that expensive, and then they don't have as much sugar. They have 2.5 grams of sugar rather than like Liquid IV has like I think 11. So I've been enjoying these, and it really helps because I realized that um, all of my health issues come from dry weather and being not hydrated. Like being dehydrated is like all of my issues, like my skin problems, my bloating problems, my digestive problems, like all of that kind of stems from not being hydrated. So it's been really important to have these since I'm still living in this desert um, climate. But actually, when I was in Florida, I brought all of these. Like, I have so many different hydration packs. Like, I have some that have caffeine. I have some that have just like regular. And I have some that has just like a lot of vitamins. And not once did I feel like I needed any of those. I didn't have one while I was there. I was, like I just when I'm here, I just chug water all day. Like I'm chugging water. And when I'm in humidity, I just don't feel like I need as much water. And also, all of my acne just goes away. Like it's just not there anymore. I don't break out. And my hair feels super soft because the water's not as hard as it is here. And I just, oh my gosh, I'm just so in my element when I'm in humidity. It's crazy. So if anyone wants to convince me to move to a humid climate, you should definitely try to do that. Oh, yeah. Figured I'd just hang out on my balcony a little bit while I drink my coffee. I made it iced because ice has been hidden recently since it's summer. So yeah. Anyways, I feel like I stopped vlogging because I felt like to vlog, I had to have my whole life figured out, and like I had to, if I was gonna get on camera and start talking, I felt like I had to have like all my thoughts polished and like they were perfect, and it was like the ultimate truth and end all be all, and it's just like that's not who I am. Like I'm not gonna sit here and like be like the teacher type and be like, oh, you have to do this, and this to live your life. Because that's like kind of like the videos that I would watch, like spiritually, like, people are really good at, you know, speaking about like how you should live your life or whatever. But I've just never been like that because I'm like, everyone's so different, and like, how am I going to tell you what to do? I can tell you what I have experienced and what's worked for me or whatever, but I don't know. I just felt like I kept being like, well, I'm not sure about that. I don't know if that's the truth. Like, I don't know. I'm still like working through certain beliefs and stuff. So I just felt like I couldn't get on camera and, like talk because I don't have it all figured out. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I have it all figured out. I'm 29 years old. Like, I don't. I'm always learning, and I hope I don't always have it figured out. Like, I want to keep learning. I want to keep growing as a human and learning from other people and stuff. And so, yeah, but I just don't care anymore. I'm like, something shifted in me where I'm just like, I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna put myself out there. Like, I have found so many amazing people online that I connect with, and I just want to put myself out there because a lot of times people like me feel so alone. Like, they just feel like they're the only ones that think the way that they do, or they feel so isolated from the world. Like, I have spent so much time in isolation. It's crazy. Like, the last 7 years have been so isolated for me. I have just really just like felt like sometimes I was just like in my apartment, just like going crazy by myself. Like, there have been times of like spiritual psychosis, times of like just living day by day, being like bored out of my mind. And but it's like so much healing has happened through those times, and it all happened the way it needed to happen. um it's just crazy how much I've been alone, and I think a lot of people sometimes like get concerned. I mean, not a lot of people get concerned, but like my family sometimes is like, do you get lonely sometimes? But I never really felt lonely until like a couple years ago. I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm ready for friendships and a relationship and stuff. Um, and it's okay to want those things. I think that sometimes we like feel shame for wanting a relationship or wanting friendships because it just sounds so desperate, and it's like, I don't know, it just like feels embarrassing to want that these days for some reason, but it's definitely not. Like, if that's something that you want, own that shit. Just own it. It's okay. It's okay to want that, because I think the part of you that's holding back from admitting that you want that is the part that's holding you back from attracting it, because your subconscious is like, wait, you want that? Oh wait, no, you don't want that. You do want that? You don't want that. Like, it's just like confusing. So just own it. Whatever you want, just own it. Don't be ashamed of what you want, because it's out there for you. If it's something you want, it's possible. So you can be in control of your life. I spent a lot of my life kind of looking for that one specific partner for me. You know, I always felt like, oh, like this is my soulmate. This, and I do feel like everyone I've dated has been a soulmate, in some way. But I don't think that like relationships are the end all be all, because like, I don't know. I think the love that we see in the world is, or like what we're fed growing up is like, oh, this person's gonna like save you, and like they're gonna always treat you amazing. And like, I don't know, maybe that does happen. Like, I don't know, I'm not trying to be cynical, but people, I was putting my relationship partners like on a pedestal. Like, these people that I was dating, like if I was like really in love, like if I really felt like I was in love, i I was like putting them on a pedestal, and feeling like they were better than me, and um basically just like worshiping them. And every time I started to do that, they would be taken away from me somehow. Like, I don't know, like even in ways that I couldn't even, like, I never even thought would happen. It's like it was just like they were just gone, and it's so devastating. Like, it's just like so devastating, but it makes you realize that people are just people at the end of the day, and this perfect type of love, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't want to say it doesn't exist, because maybe it does. But I just noticed that whenever I like think this person is like perfect and like amazing and like would do anything for me because they say that they'll do anything for me, that doesn't mean it's the truth, unfortunately. And I don't know. I think I'm just realizing that when you start to worship someone and you're on the spiritual path, your subconscious doesn't want you to worship another human being because it wants you to worship yourself. Like, we all have God within us. Um, we all have divine energy within us, and we should be seeing ourselves in the way that we're seeing our partner. Like, we're seeing our partner so perfect and amazing, and but we're kind of seeing them like that, maybe because we don't see ourselves like that, and we're seeing them like above ourselves. And I don't feel like our subconscious wants us to do that, at least for me. That's been my lesson throughout my entire life, my entire dating life. Like, as soon as I start to worship this person, they get taken away from me, and I feel like we're always manifesting our reality, and it's like my subconscious is like, no, you're not going to worship this person. Like, you need to love yourself, and you need to see yourself that way. And so in those times when I get them taken away from me, I feel I have no choice but to go inward and like look at myself and pick myself back up and put the pieces back together. And so yeah, I mean, it's just like over time and time again, it's like I've just learned to be my own best friend, my own in my own corner. And honestly, it's kind of crazy because it's like I look in the mirror and I see like this unlimited strength. I see this unconditional love I have for myself, and just unlimited grace. And because we're not always going to get grace from other people. That's something that has been on my mind recently, where it's like we want grace and acceptance and love from other people so badly, but you're the only one that's probably going to like be able to give that to yourself, because you can't control it. I mean, maybe someone else will give that to you, but you can't control other people, right? You can only control your own actions. And so I've just been, it's crazy because I just look at myself in the mirror and I just see unconditional love and grace for myself, because it's like I've been through I've been with myself through all my mistakes, and I see all my shadow parts, and it's like, yeah, I'm not perfect. I'm not always going to be perfect, but I'm always going to love myself, and that's like the dedication that I have to myself. And I did go through my Kundalini awakening, and I feel like 2 years ago, I think. So that definitely helps with all of that. You know, you're kind of like forced to face your shadow so deeply, like, and um so yeah, so that helps to kind of, but you have to face your shadow to be able to truly love yourself that deeply, you know. So there's no need to be afraid of your shadow, because on the other end of it is unconditional love and grace. Okay, I'm just like getting ready for the day right here. Set this up. So yeah, really random, but I've been using this for like a year as moisturizer. It's Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer, and it's SPF 30. I also have SPF 15 as well. This one's a little bit thicker. I don't know why this one's like thinner. I don't really know like what the difference is other than the SPF. You would think this one would be thicker, but anyways, I've been using both of these. This one's amazing. Like, I love this because I have really dry skin, and I was always buying, but I used to like struggle with acne really bad. So I was buying because I thought like oil was causing my breakouts or something. So I was buying a lot of like oil-free moisturizers, but this one isn't oil-free, and I tried this out, and this has really helped my skin to feel a lot more like moisturized and just like nourished. It doesn't dry out my skin at all, and that's what I needed. I needed something that was gonna nourish my skin rather than dry it out. So just a little random tip, if you feel like you have like dry skin or something. I feel like we're always pushed the oil-free stuff when really that might not be the best for your skin. So yeah, just a little random thing there. I've also been using this cream. It's vitamin E moisturizing cream. It's the Jason brand. I just got it off Amazon, but I've been using this on my face at night because it is thicker, so you kind of just want to put it on at night. But you don't need that much. You just put a little bit on your face, and it's made my skin so soft. Like, I wake up and I'm like, what the heck? Like, this is my skin. And it's just something like pure. It's just vitamin E, and yeah, it's been working for me. I really like this, and I feel like it's good for people that also have dry skin. Alright, I'm just gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo. Okay, perf. Okay, now I really need to change because it's just about that time. See, like, what time is it? 11:27, yeah. You know, like, this is around the time I, like, start getting ready for, like, the day, you know? I was thinking about going and tanning right now, but I think I need to eat something before I go pick up my groceries. I just ordered them online, so I'm just gonna go pick those up probably in like an hour. And I guess I'll just like try to eat something before that, but then I'm gonna go out and do a little tanning so I don't lose my tan that I got from one t-shirt to the other. Okay, so I just made a little like, oh, I forgot my fruit. Hold on. Okay, I just threw a few frozen blueberries on there, but we have vanilla yogurt with vanilla granola, and chia seeds and honey, and then I just put some frozen blueberries on top. This is a pretty good like go-to when I'm just not feeling that hungry, but I know that I should probably eat something. The thing with coffee is like it really does kind of stunt your appetite, and so I just don't feel hungry until later, but I feel like my body needs some food, so it's just like a nice little light thing to eat when you're not feeling super hungry. So my groceries are going to be ready a little bit later than expected, but I forgot that I do have to snake my drain because it's like getting clogged. So yeah, I just got this thing off Amazon, so I'm like basically a plumber, you know? Okay. All right, that was not glamorous at all, but I think we should be good for a while there now. Forgot I have this Amazon return, so I'm just gonna return it really quick before I pick up my groceries because it only takes like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm just chilling, waiting for my groceries. They should be coming out any minute. Got my coupons ready for them. Free 4-stick of butter. Free. And pizza. Sometimes you just crave a pizza, you know? Hi!
I'm just gonna check you in and then I'm gonna get your thumb inside.
Okay, thank you. So what I got, I just got like the necessities because I want to go to Trader Joe's and get like some special things because Trader Joe's has the best dumplings and like stuff, like they have like frozen mac and cheese and stuff, which I think is good. So yeah, I just got the pizzas, 2 frozen pizzas. They didn't let me use my coupon, but whatever, they're kind of cheap anyway. They're like $5 each. Then I got some canned peaches because I love to have these with, like, I don't know, dinner or something. And oat milk creamer. Never tried oat milk. Well, I have tried oat milk creamer, and it's a lot better for like if you struggle with like bloating and stuff. I just use that. Hot dogs are a necessity for me, especially during summer. The regular ones I don't feel as good after, but these ones are so like I feel like fine after I eat them. And then here's my butter that I got for free. Yeah, that's it. Pretty simple little thing. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's later this week to get ready for 4th of July. We're gonna have like a little party on Friday for it, so that'll be good. I think I'm gonna make this pizza for lunch just because I'm already feeling hungry, and I don't think both of these boxes are gonna fit in my freezer. So $3.75. Yeah, and I usually get pepperoni and like to add a little artichoke heart to it. I think that's like pretty much all I have, but that'll be good. All right, I was just working on editing this video a little bit while the pizza was in the oven, but look how she turned out. So good. This is gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna watch YouTube probably while I eat. All right, it's about 2:30 right now, and I was like thinking it might be too late to go tan, but I checked the UVs and it's still at a 9, so I have some time still to go out there, so I think I'm gonna do that. All right, guys, I actually didn't end up going to the pool today. There were a lot of people down there and there were no more chairs for me to sit at, so everyone's getting their tan on, which is totally fine. I just kind of spent the rest of the day relaxing, and I just made myself this little pasta situation for dinner, and I got my orange juice, and there's actually a meatball under there, so super random, but yeah, I'm ready to just kind of like wind down. And so this was the day of my life. I feel like a week in the life vlog would make a little bit more sense for next time, but we'll see what I come up with. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.